Welcome back to the paper round, everybody. Adam FC. I say welcome back because it seems like it's been ages since I've walked to the local corner shop and grabbed the paper. It's the last day of the season and I'm already guessing what's in the papers, but let's get into the shop, let's see, and let's get through all of the main headlines and what everybody's talking about on the final day. Paper in hand, we have gone with the Sun newspaper this morning, Sunday Sun. I usually go through on these videos the papers that we're looking through, but shop owner's not keen on me recording in the shop for some strange reason. I thought he might have forgot that last time he pulled me, but nope. And yeah, that bit won't be in the video. But we have got a paper and we've got it. And straight away, Manchester United are on the back pages, even though we've not played for a week. Always in the headlines. And again, I've said this before on FUTV. And the papers have done the same. They've gone with car 45 million head start, as in the Edison transfer, which we've been talking about plenty on FUTV. I'm sure you watched that channel as well. And 45 million. Said it before, didn't I? Manchester United are not paying 45 million. The papers, the reports, the media, extravagating, I think is the right word. Is that right? Is that even a word? Anyway, making it sound more than what it is. Work it out. Anyway, 45 million. It's not 45 million. It's already been reported by respectable journalists that it's 34 million. So let's just say that. But as you can see there, just on the paper, you can see the rallying cry there from De Zerbi. That's what the papers are full of. Apart from Hull coming up, which was a surprise out of all the 4 playoff teams, but Spygate and everything that was involved in that, not surprised that it was the underdog that came through in the end. But yeah, promotion for Hull, relegation for Spurs or West Ham, who is going down. And there is a big Manchester United look on this today. I think the Spurs game and the West Ham game are probably more important than the Manchester United game against Brighton. For us United fans anyway, because we know already where we are, we know where we're going to finish, and we know it can't get any better or any worse than where we are currently right now. But Brighton fighting for obviously Champions League, Europa League, Spurs and West Ham, and the influence that they're going to have on Manchester United's next season is quite big. It sounds like a bit of a crazy comment to make, but if Spurs go down, Manchester United could go for Mickey van der Ven. Everybody knows, and I've been doing this and talking about this on Forever United TV, that I think if we were to choose one team to go down, we would want Spurs to go down, just because it would be really funny, a big club going down like that. Although scary at the same time, because it could happen to anyone. But West Ham going down benefits United so much more, because we could get Matheus Fernandes, and that's the big one. That's why it's so important, this game today. It's the relegation, yes, for them 2 clubs, but I'm selfishly looking at this as a Man United fan, and I'm going, if West Ham go down, after that news that dropped yesterday on Fernandes wanting to move to Manchester United above any other Premier League club, if they come in for him and the move is sanctioned by West Ham, of course, then that makes me want to see West Ham go down. I'm sorry, Hammers, but that's just the way it is. If West Ham go down today, I mean, people are talking about Spurs and that stadium, by the way, and going down, how embarrassing it'll be. The West Ham stadium holds more people than the Spurs stadium. It's the bigger attendance. Both of these clubs going down is absolutely huge for the Premier League, and it's going to have massive implications financially on both of these football clubs. And that's where the other big Premier League clubs like United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City are all looking to take advantage. Arsenal are in for Fernandes as well. He will go if West Ham go down. It just depends on West Ham's pricing and what they think he is worth. So looking at that, I think today is a massive day, but everybody's eyes are going to be on West Ham Spurs games. That's where the big story is. Not taking anything away from Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford, these other teams that could make European football, and all of the permutations and everything that could happen in this final day of the season for the European places is pretty crazy, because you look at Aston Villa, they will probably lose to City because it's Pep's last game. There's a lot in the papers on Pep Guardiola and everything that he's done and accomplished in the Premier League. His final game in Premier League, in English football, in charge today, because he's not going to manage anybody else, is he? Let's be honest. He's turned into an ambassador for the City group. So yeah, no more Pep Guardiola. So he will win today. I think it's nailed on. I can't see City not getting a win. That will then give Liverpool a chance to go above, obviously, Aston Villa. If that is the case, because Aston Villa have already won the Europa League, then that means 6th place in the Premier League then becomes a Champions League place. And that is absolutely crazy, isn't it? Bournemouth or Brighton in the Champions League. It's mental, it really is. But I think we are going to see a lot of different teams in Europe from the Premier League next season, and it's about bleeding time. They've always been looked at as the best run clubs, that being the likes of Brighton, Bournemouth and Brentford. Let's see how they do when they're in the Champions League or the Europa League or the Conference League, and let's see how they handle their Premier League seasons then. And recruitment will also be called into question a little bit, I think, because they're going to have to do more. So yeah, really excited for them clubs at the same time to see how they do and how they approach this final day. Nerves are going to kick in and it is going to be exciting. But that falls into complete insignificance to our top story, which is West Ham and Spurs. Two massive, massive Premier League clubs, one of which is going down today. My money is on West Ham going down. And like I said, as a United fan, the importance of that for our transfer window is huge. And it seems really wrong of me right now, thinking about a player and how important it is for us when West Ham's future is going to be thrown into complete chaos because the players that will leave that club, if they go down, it is quite scary. And will it be one of them bounce straight back up, or are they going to be one of them that start to sink like the Leicesters of this world? Everybody's moaning about the ownership at West Ham. No one's happy with them owners, and it does look a little bit car crashish at the moment. Spurs not much better, to be honest, although I think with that 2-point gap, I think they will feel comfortable that they are not going to be the ones going down today. Their record at home to Everton is pretty decent as well, and I think a draw is enough. The goal difference is going to be enough to keep them up. But if you play for a draw, you lose the game. Everybody knows that. That's like a rule of thumb in the Premier League, or any league really, because playing for a draw means you don't think you can win, and that automatically gives you more chance of losing the bleeding game. So I do think it is going to come down to Spurs going out and winning the game. If they win the game, or go out to win the game, sorry, they could probably get that draw and it'll be enough. Can David Moyes, and here's the subplot again to this, can the former manager David Moyes of West Ham do them a favour by beating Spurs on the last day? That would be a story on its own, wouldn't it? No one's talking about that, but former West Ham manager David Moyes, the man to bring them their trophy, the man to keep them stable, who has now left, obviously, as we know, and is at Everton. Could Everton beat Spurs and save West Ham? Because West Ham's record at home on the last day of the season is very good. So they will feel comfortable and confident of winning their game. It's whether David Moyes and that Everton side, who are in crap form at the moment, by the way, can get up for that game and actually give Spurs a good go. We will see, won't we? All on the line. Let me know what you think, everybody. That is your paper round done. No more Pep. Who's going down? Man United in on them transfers. Whenever, or well, whoever goes down, let's just say. There's so much going on the final day. Who's going to make Europe out of all of them clubs? Massive. I'll see you all later. Make sure you get your comments in below. Like, share and subscribe to Adam FC.